Hi, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. Excuse me. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. And Dino, too. If you can, I need 12 more views. Please check out February is pasta month for dry food storage. Okay? Okay. And I got this box for 75 cents. Not bad. That'll feed me for a week. Sorry about that, kids. Uncle Al's getting old and I need 12 more views for that one. February is pasta month, dried food storage. Okay? I'm always pushing pasta for the month of February. Think how many meals you can get out of dried pasta. A little bit of herbs, tomato sauce, or olive oil. Because I know some vegan friends, some herbs, some roasted garlic, and you got a nice little meal. Now, the other video I need, sorry. I'm tired and he does these videos when I'm getting tired and slow. I need 16 more views for VR to West S, where you're barking at each other over raising grains. And it's kind of funny, too. Because Wes is right, I'm right. We're both right. We just come at different viewpoints. And I need 16 more views on that. Now, Wes did cover stuff that he missed, and I covered stuff that I missed. And it started from a live stream. Foods for SHTF. It's a good live stream. I always recommend a lot of people, if you're into Bible studies or first-hand experience, please check out Wes S's channel. Now, today is we're just chatting. It's a morning chat. Uncle Alan can't sleep because Uncle Alan's old wounds and injuries are kicking up. And also having 3 days with young lady friends doesn't improve my condition. So instead of going to bed and screaming my head off for about 3 or 4 hours until the painkiller kicks in, until the pain pills kick in, I just go over the stuff. It's a little chat, not a very long chat. Again, check out Savage Survival, really good channel. We're just talking, and people like Farm Law Fanatic, great channel, and also West S, they do a great channel too on their live streams. But again, I'm back to 596 followers of my videos. Never fails, go on. Sooner or later, back where I started again. Now, it's been a year, God, 3 months already. And I'm running short of time. Because my calculations, kids, either we're going to have a backlash, technological or, technological, or it's a backlash within 10 months. And I don't know if it's a technological one or a political one. I know the women's movement may have a really bad, strong backlash because the Me Too movement, slander, false accusations, no proof. It's in their minds, recanting. I think it's going to cause a really, really bad effect for the cause of the women's movement. Equal rights, feminism, when they branched off to Nazism, you caused seriously lots of trouble for women. Now, one of my students who has a younger sister asked me, well, what do you think about today's women? And I said, I asked her clearly, what are you talking about? And survival or prepping phase? And she said, yes. So I asked her to clarify again, and I told her that uh, millennials, and let's see, I usually have it written down. I think I don't have it. I have my notes all screwed up. Okay, millennials and Generation Z. So I have to make sure because sometimes Uncle needs his reading glasses. Sometimes Uncle memory is kind of going. Now, millennials, Generation Y, and the whinies, Generation Z. That's younger brothers born from 1999 to the year 2000, from the year 2000 and up. That's Generation Z. And the millennials, that's, God, who knows? Well, that's the 90s. Yeah, that's 90s and late 80s. Now, this young lady gave me a really good question. What do you think about these younger women? And she said they're about maybe, maybe 15 to 27 or 28 or 29, just before the 30s. And she asked me, do you think any of them have a good chance of surviving that SHTF? And I had to tell her, no. Now, I know a lot of women, because I did this video earlier with Who's Cat, we're discussing this between us about women going into prepping and survival. And the big problem is kids, today's generation Y and Z, they don't have the skills, they don't have the talent, they don't have the know-how, because of the Me Too movement. A lot of old timers are not mentoring these women. A lot of young ones don't want to associate with them because today's women from 13 to about 29 or a little older, they have drug addiction, mental issues, mental problems, lack of skills, big lack of skills. They're victims. They're not thinking inward, and they're blaming everybody else for their problems. Um, Basically, they just dug a hole and they're in it. Now, I tell a lot of people if you have kids or young adults, either sexes, dig a hole in your backyard because they're the first ones going to die. And she cried. And I very politely said, stick around, learn. We welcome everybody. I don't care what sex, what age. And she cheered up. She stopped crying. And she realized that everybody is equal. That's basically my context. And if you're a woman and you're blaming other people and you're not really thinking what's going on and you listen to all this social media, news media, and these ism groups, feminism, Nazism, whatever, um, liberals, socialists, they don't have the answer. They're nuts. Okay? And just talking from an wise old uncle telling to a young niece or young grandniece or anybody's daughter that you got to wake up and don't be one of those people who are half awake or I'm awoke. Those are idiots. Okay? And then you write down all the possible things you can do right now. And a lot of them, when I pull out this list, I'm good at lists. Go ask anybody in our field. Yeah, let's see. Most women can't code. All right, they can't. Are urban, real urban. lack the basic skills. They think they're a victim all the time. Has a useless gender studies or something similar to the effect, like art or philosophy, you know, massive student debt, credit card debt, smell like cat poo, dog poo, sleeping in a bed covered in cat urine, spends the day all triggered. Okay, most of the time is a spoiled brat. Sorry, kids. Sorry, women. This is why you caused a backlash or reaction. That's why men are going their own way. They got tired of getting screwed by women. Women back in the women's movement, I was all for it. Now I'm rethinking about it because you really pulled the victim card and you really chose scumbags over hardworking guys who's trying to support you. Instead, you made a path where you're on wine. Okay, you look at any beautiful, successful woman, she's downing a bottle of wine. You might have a half a glass at dinner, but she's chugging that thing. Okay, that's bad. You know, it's like one time I went on a date and was willing to pay for dinner and stuff. And then I told the waiter separate checks. And she looked at me and she says, "Why are you getting separate checks?" I told her I had a half a glass of white wine and coffee and stuff. You had 2 bottles of red and a glass of wine. And I told her very bluntly and nicely, we'll be friends. We could go out to dinner and stuff like that. But I don't think this has been a real successful evening for romanticism. I heard other stuff too, but and I paid my bill. I thanked her a lot. She looked first confused and mean as hell. I think a lot of guys just like, stop the date right there. It ain't worth it. Don't want that kind of baggage. We're leaving you. Now, when FTS comes by and when they see these signs, a lot of women and children are going, bye, kids, because men will go on their own way and you're going to be stuck while, oh, look, there's a monster, or there's radiation, or there's pollution, or there's something coming at you. Sorry, you're on your own. Okay, I didn't decide it. Society and you liberals and socialists made it happen. Bye. So, anyway, they cried when Hillary or Bernie lost. Has no children. Can't help you there, kids. Okay, a little shout out. I know it's a long one, but I'm in pain and I like to talk. Please check out Corsair Trainers. I'm going to try to do a video. Cross that out so I don't repeat myself. Check out Corsair Trainers. Shout out to Bethany Myers, my favorite little gamer. LS Daisy, Diane SF Inc., Jeff Nolte, Kentucky Survival. Please be careful. The weather is unpredictable right now. Michael Signs, you too be careful. Killdeer Survival, Native Tears, Savage Survival, Jack Pine Survival, and don't forget on Monday, Just in Time Prepping with Will Russell. Let's see you out there, folks. It's going to be a really good live stream. And One Step Survival with BA and Sippy Cup, and also Land of Land and Land, Chris and Leslie. Okay, hi kids. And across the pond is Weapons Collector, Prepper Dell, Mad Dog Survival, and JJR Survival. And you can find Malcolm Boland's books on Amazon. And that'll be it, folks. Like and subscribe around here someplace. And hopefully I go back up to 600. It never lasts. Been like this for a year and a half. I lost 500 subscribers overnight. But I never give up either. So I'll catch you later, kids. You have a nice night. Bye, kids. This is Anna. Night.